Welcome to the interview with Laila. Thank you for the interview with you. And I want to ask you first, why are you, what is your connection to the topic Kundalini energy?
Thanks for the invitation, and yeah, hi everybody. Thanks for watching. My name is, as mentioned, Laila Santini. And what is my connection to the Kundalini energy? Well, my connection is that I am a clairvoyant person. I'm clairvoyant since a very young age. This gift runs through my family. My family comes in my paternal lineage from India. And I'm working with a lot of clients since a decade. I'm working with clients with my clairvoyant gift. And when I work with clients or when I use my clairvoyant gift, I'm able to see the Kundalini energy running through the energetical body of a person. I'm able to see the Kundalini or the chakras, like I see you, like I see the normal physical body. So this is basically my connection. I can see the Kundalini, I can see the chakras, I can see the energetical fields, I can see the aura, like I see you, or I see a body, or I see this table. It makes no difference for me. So whenever I look at somebody and I look deeper, I'm able to see within a second, how does the Kundalini energy of this particular person look like? How are the chakras looking like? How is the aura looking? How are the energetical fields looking? So this is basically my connection. And most of the people are having problems with their Kundalini. They're having problems with their chakras because the energy flow, the cosmic energy flow, or the Kundalini by itself is blockaded. And that's my daily profession, to help all the clients and all these people to, get rid of all the energetical problems, blockades, wounds, programs, imprints they're all having in their Kundalini stuff. Yeah, that's basically what's the connection. Yeah.
And I'm really interested. Do you normally people talk about Kundalini awakening? Do you had such an experience in your own? For your
Yeah, of course. Well, first I have to say that the Kundalini energy is a very, very strong force. This is what I want to mention first. The Kundalini energy is not something small. It's life energy. It's life force. So when you start to meditate, or when you start to cleanse yourself energetically, when you start doing yoga, meditation, all those things, then the Kundalini can wake and rise. Because normally in those days, the Kundalini sleeps within most people's energetical bodies. So when I started meditating, I observed that those energetic flow, and I always had a lot of respect concerning my Kundalini energy, because I felt how strong it is, and I felt that I have to be very, very careful with my meditation, with my daily meditation, with my daily breathing technique. And because I had a lot of back problems in my physical body before that, and nobody was able to help me. No doctors, no chiropractics, no holistic health practitioners. So I started to meditate on this topic, those back pain problems. A lot of people are having those problems. And then I observed that my Kundalini energy was blocked. And that my Kundalini tried to awake, tried to raise, but my energetical bodies were totally, how to say, the energy was gray, the energy was blocked, everything was in a chaos, you know. So my higher self, the angels, and my soul, God, Goddess, the source, you can call it as you like, as you want to, told me I have to be very careful because my Kundalini energy was already trying to raise, but my energetical bodies and my root chakra and all the nadis, the light, I think most of the people know what the nadis are. These are the light channels within your back and your energetical body. All my nadis were blocked because of my former lifestyle, because of energetical wounds, because of old karma. And so I was, my higher self, the angels, God, Goddess told me how to breathe. They told me how to meditate every day, and they taught me how to raise my Kundalini. And when I did that wrong, then I felt a strong pain in my back. I felt every kind of blockade where the Kundalini tried to burn through, because the Kundalini will find its way. And if the Kundalini is working due to meditation, due to breathing, due to yoga, or other awakenings, every person can have sudden awakenings. That's possible. It's really possible. But then when the Kundalini is rising and you have energetical blockades in your back, it becomes very painful. You can get pain, you can feel a fire, it's like your back is burning. You can see or feel a white or red flame. And these were my personal experience. So God is the source, my higher self, the angels, my soul taught me how to raise those Kundalini in a nice, gentle, and healthy way. They showed me how to resolve all my energetical problems I had with my aura, within my energetical body. And then it was nice. After that, I felt the Kundalini smooth, softly rising. It was like, I don't know, I cannot describe it, like a very soft and pure energy was rising, and it floated through my crown chakra, and then it was like a waterfall coming out, a waterfall of light coming out of my crown chakra, floating through my aura. And yeah, that was my first basic experience.
Yeah. And how does experience impact your life and your life today?
Yeah, it changed my life forever, because once when you become aware who you really are, that you are a being of light, that you are really a being of light, you are not your body. Once you're becoming aware that there is energy, that you are made of energy, that there are strong energetical forces and sources within your chakras, within your body, and the Kundalini is the energetical energy, the force within you. You become very, very, how to say, aware of yourself, of your daily life, of your thoughts, of the daily things you are doing in your life. So I always tried my best. I changed my whole life into a daily spiritual life. I have my daily spiritual practice, my daily meditation, my breathing techniques, my affirmations. I created a kind of daily spiritual lifestyle, which would support me, my body, and my energetical bodies, and my Kundalini. And I do this every day. Every day, like other people brush their teeth. I mean, I brush my teeth as well every morning. But before I do that, or after I do that, I do my spiritual techniques. I have to do that, otherwise you fell down. And that's not a very nice feeling, how to say. You have to raise your vibration. Yeah, it's your duty. It's your duty.
Are you like to share your spiritual, like, everyday practice? Like, or it's like secret, like?
No, it's not a secret. It's basically, it's very simple. I made 2 videos long time ago on my YouTube channel where I describe this technique. It's on my German channel, but it's in German. So I try to describe my techniques now for you in English as well. So first thing in the morning when I wake up, I open all the windows to have fresh air, because that's very important. Then I take a shower, then I light some incense. It's very important to have incense around you. And then I enter my sacred space within my house or my flat or wherever we are. I create a sacred space, and there I start my meditation. So first I start with the well-known basic meditation within the lotus position. I think everyone knows that. Mm-hmm. So I start my daily meditation. I breathe 10 times. I use shamanic breathing technique. And I think the breathing technique is well known. It's like you inhale 4 times, you count to 4, you hold it for 4 times, and then you exhale, count to 4, and I create a circle until I'm in another state of consciousness. Yeah. Then I travel with my soul, with my astral body to higher realms, to my, I call it the soul paradise, but that's another kind of story. It would take me too long to describe that, so I would just suggest everyone to just imagine a beautiful garden where you are entering. You sit in a beautiful garden, you have to use your imagination with them. Then I'm rooting myself there. I imagine golden roots coming out of my root chakra, entering my sacred space, entering my secret garden on the higher realm. Yeah. So this is the first thing I do. Then I connect with my root chakra. Then I connect with my Kundalini energy. I connect with the base of my spine. So I feel into it, I breathe into it, I start to connect with it. And then I start to really go into it. I start to visualize my Kundalini, but I don't have to visualize my Kundalini because I can see clairvoyantly. So, but anyone who is not able to see the Kundalini yet, it will be possible if you develop your spiritual gifts. But in that particular moment when you're not able, you have to visualize that beautiful Kundalini energy. It depends. Mostly it's white energy, white floating energy. Sometimes it's golden, sometimes it really looks like a snake. It depends. It looks different. Mm-hmm. Then I start to breathe, and then with every breathing I start to raise the Kundalini up, up, up towards my spine, up, 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 out of my crown chakra, because I was taught that by my higher self, by God Goddess, and then it flows through my aura. So I do that. I imagine that I breathe Kundalini up through my crown chakra and then into my whole aura. So I create and I allow the Kundalini energy to flow through me, out of me, back to my aura, and then back through the root chakra, back to the beginning and again up. So this is one of the basic techniques, and I'm sure many of the Kundalini masters or shamans or other yoga teachers know that kind of technique. So this is one simple basic technique I would suggest, because most people are having wounds, programs, traumas, karma, blockades inside the Kundalini. So I would always suggest to start with soft, gentle breathing and with basic Kundalini techniques. Otherwise, it can become very dangerous for you. Yeah.
One thing that is very interesting, do you start all these like spiritual practices after you have your Kundalini awakening, or you also practice before you had your Kundalini awakening?
I practiced this kind of daily spiritual practice before my awakening, because before that it was blockaded and I was just in physical pain. I was living a normal life like most of the people on this earth. I was spiritual, I had my clairvoyant gifts, but I was having a normal life, a normal job. So, and then I started my spiritual practices because I wanted to heal my body, because the angels told me your body is sick, you are sick because your energy is not working and you are having emotional trauma inside of your energetical bodies, inside of your Kundalini, inside of your the source. My parents have told me that the chakras and the Kundalini and the aura are key. If you want to be healthy, if you want to awake, if you want to live your life to its fullest, you have to clear your chakras, your aura, your energetical bodies, and then you have to work with your Kundalini. So I started before with those techniques, and then very soon the Kundalini started to connect with me. Yeah.
And what are the effective things that you make for cleaning your aura? Like what techniques you use, like for cleaning your aura?
It's very basic. So when I start with my daily spiritual practice, I envision a wonderful, beautiful, white, streaming light. I imagine myself, I connect with the source, and then I call the light, the white light from the source. It's like a light beam. And then I enter this light beam, and then I ask the light to clean me. I see it, I feel it, I envision myself being under a waterfall of light. And I do this every day, every morning. Sometimes when I'm surrounded by a lot of people, like at the airport or outside in the mall, or when I go to the supermarket. After that, I cut all the cords. I have to do that. Then I envision myself in those white rays of light. And white light can heal everything. It can clean your aura, it can clean your chakras, it can start to awake your Kundalini, because your Kundalini is made of the same energy, the source energy.
Yeah. And in this process, when you are doing this, it's also like you have to integrate like the changes. It's like also like something that changes you in a way, like you have to integrate shadows or like traumata or like that.
Of course, I have to say it's a very, how to say, when you start with those techniques, you have to be aware that symptoms will occur. So detox can occur, traumata can occur, heavy emotions, heavy remembrance from past lives, from your ancestors, from this life can occur. You have to be prepared that your body, first of all, your aura, your chakras will detox, and you will have detox symptoms. In that particular special moment when your Kundalini starts to arise, everything will start to detox, because you are going back to source. That means you have to leave everything, your ego, your possessions, your wishes, and you have to clean yourself. And we carry a lot around with us from past life, from this life, and you have to be prepared that you will go through some initiations. Yeah.
And you receive also help like from like spiritual teacher, or only from your higher self, like you have like people who are helping you on the journey, like with like working with your shadows, like with your traumata, and or you have always inner guidance, or you have also outside help?
First of all, I have to say, when I became very, very sick those 10 years ago, I sought a lot of help I sought a lot of help. I sought a lot of teachers. I read a lot of spiritual books, and then my inner voice told me, sit down, meditate, and listen to your higher self, listen to your inner guidance, listen to the source, the angels. And then I started to do that, and they taught me. So no teacher in the outer world was able to help me. Of course, many books or many spiritual teachers or many holistic health practitioners led me the way, of course. That's true. But in the end, it was my master, was my daily meditation techniques. My masters were my higher self, my angels, the source, God. Got it. Everyone has to do it. Everyone has to sit down, connect within your inner self, within your inner voice. Of course, you will encounter a lot of help outside, a lot of spiritual teachers, a lot of books who can lead you the way. But in the end, you have to connect with yourself. It's your work to do that.
And I like to imagine what it was like a decision in one moment, like now I have to stop reading books, and like how it was like this moment or this switch inside you.
It was one morning, I just woke up and I knew, okay, Laila, you already read a lot of books, you seeked a lot of help, you spent a lot of money on those help, and nothing has really helped. Of course it has helped, but then one morning I realized, okay, now it's time for you to sit down, to meditate, and to seek the help within yourself, to find the way back home. And home is the source. Home are the lands of light. Home are the energetical spheres where your soul is waiting for you, where your higher self is waiting for you. Your higher self is your best master. And because of many people are deaf, I don't mean they're not physical deaf, but many people are not able to listen, to see, to hear, to connect back with their higher self. That's why many people first need a lot of books, a lot of teachers, and that's okay. It's totally fine. It's the way. And then one day, you will be able to find the help not only within yourself. One day you will find the way back home. You will hear your higher self, and you know without a doubt that's the source. That's your higher self. That's God, Goddess. That's your higher self. I always speak to my angels, so this is my special.
So it's a really conversation, or it's like more than a knowing, intuition, like a trust inside your feeling. Or how I can imagine that it's like that.
Yeah. In my world, or concerning me, it's a real conversation, because due to all my gifts, you know, all the time, my third eye is open all the time. My clairvoyance is open all the time. I hear clairvoyantly. I feel clairvoyantly. I'm an empath. So for me, in my personal life, I always live in two worlds. Always. I live the life of a physical person. I have a name, I have a body, I have to go to the supermarket, I have to wash my dishes, I have to work, I have to earn money. But all the time I live the other life. I'm all the time connected with my soul, with my higher self. I always, without a stop, I always see the other worlds. I always see the source. I always see the angels, the higher selves of other people. When I look at a person, I see the body, I hear the name, but I always see the past, the present, the future of that person. I see the guards around that person. So I always live into it. So when I speak with my higher self or with the source, it's a constant conversation. It's like they're my family, you know. They always surround me, and I see them like I see physical persons. I hear them like I hear normal conversations from the neighbors, for example. Yeah, that's when your spiritual gifts are fully awake on 100%, and it's the duty of every person on this planet to develop those gifts back again, to raise the vibration, because everyone is capable of doing that. It's not just me, because I did a lot of that in my past lives, maybe, or for sure. Everyone can do that. So for me, I always live in two worlds, and I don't use anything to enhance that except meditation. I know that in this particular time, a lot of people are using ayahuasca or all those kind of herbs. I don't do that, because you can do that only by meditation. It's possible. Yeah.
And when people like consulting you to help them in the terms like of Kundalini, what you can how it looks like when somebody comes to you and really need help, how it looks like when the process what you're doing with this person.
Yeah, so basically what I'm doing in that particular moment is, first of all, connect with the soul, with the higher self, with the spiritual body of that person. First, I need the permission of that person. I have to ask. And the person allows me to connect, to see. I mean, I can see it all the time, but I only do that with permission. So I connect with the person. It just takes me a second. I look at the person, and then my third eye is scanning the aura, the chakras, and the Kundalini of that person. So I'm scanning the person and the energetical body and the Kundalini. And then in a moment I can tell the person or the client or the one who's seeking help how the Kundalini looks like within that particular person's body. I can tell the grade of awakening. I can tell how the root chakra looks like, all the chakras are looking like. I can see the blockades, the karma, the programs, the roots, everything. Some people or lots of people are having serious energetical injuries in their energetical bodies, in their Kundalini. I mean, the Kundalini is always untouchable. The Kundalini is always healed. The Kundalini is not, you cannot hurt the Kundalini, but you can hurt the root chakra, you can hurt the energetic, you can hurt the blood. And then I tell the person about it, and then when I talk to the person, and then the person agrees, in the next moment I lead the person through a healing process where we remove, for example, blockades, imprints, programs, karma, everything which is kind of suppressing the Kundalini is going to resolve. Because most people are not able to do that, because we are not taught in school how to heal our chakras, how to meditate, how to breathe. Most of us are not, the third eyes are closed. When I look at the person, most of the third eyes are closed within the people, amongst the human kind. So people are not able anymore in this moment to use their third eye and to check their Kundalini. It's like when you check with your physical eyes your body. Oh, I have to take a shower. I have sand from the beach on my arm. I should take a shower, or I should brush my hair. And so with your third eye and with your clairvoyant gift, you are normally able to check your Kundalini, to check your chakras, and to clean them or to balance them. And in my personal sessions with clients, I help them as long as their third eye is not open yet. I train them to open their third eye. That's what I do. I don't want to have thousands of people who are dependable on my gift.
Yeah.
So what I do, what my duty is, to help people to gain their power, their clairvoyance, their third eye, their open third eye back, and I teach them how to clean their chakras, how to open their third eye, how to awake the Kundalini. So I do this in my personal sessions, and I do this online within my webinars or within guided meditations, which people can download on my website if they're not able to book a reading, for example. Yeah, and after doing so, many people are giving me feedbacks, or they gave me feedbacks that just an hour or a minute after the session, they felt a huge white fire rising, and many people discovered that their long-term physical back pain was gone after the reading, after the session, after we have done the healing of the Kundalini, after we cleared all the blockades away.
Sorry, I had to change my place because there's a meeting in 5 minutes. But
No problem.
it's like here a community, and it's like a little bit, yeah. And yeah, I gone through my question, and I think the most of them are like we have answered on the way, like in a very beautiful. And so my last question for you is like, do you want to share some last thing from your heart with the audience?
Yeah, I really want to share something. Whatever happens to you in your personal life, whatever has happened to you in your past, and if you're fearing your future, if you're not aware of yourself, start meditating, start breathing, start talking to your soul, start talking to the source, to your higher self, God, Goddess, you can call it as you like, and seek for help. You have to ask for help because you have a free will. And that free will normally is not giving permission to the realms above to help you. So you have to use your free will. You have asked for guidance, you have asked for help, and help will come to you. And the easiest and free thing you can do every day is meditating, is breathing, is doing affirmations, is going to nature. Change your nutrition. Your nutrition is very important for your Kundalini, for your vibration as well. And yeah, just start with the meditation, with the breathing, with yoga, go to nature, doing clean water, change your nutrition, ask for help. Seek help. Start to connect every morning or every evening with your angels. Surround yourself before you do that with light. You have to protect yourself because there are a lot of energetical beings out there who are gray or dark. So first of all, you surround yourself with a ball of light, then go into meditation, ask for help, breathe. And if you are overflowed with emotions, I want to let you know those emotions are old most of the time. These emotions are old, they're from past lives, they're from your family, your ancestors. You are here to get healed. You are on this planet to heal your karma, to arise, to become an awakened light being in a body. That's your duty, to become the light, to be awake, and not to sleep within your body in this lifetime.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the interview.
You're very welcome.
Thank also for the audience.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, do you like to share where people can connect to you? Like,
of course. So if you're interested and you want to learn more about my work, about my healing techniques, just go to my website www.Laila I don't know the English word, Santini.com. So maybe Maurice can insert my website address into the video. Thank you. You can also visit my YouTube channel. Just Google my YouTube channel, Laila Santini, and you will find all my videos. I have a couple of English videos as well.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Maurice. Namaste.
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 I have a personal question. Do you have like YouTube videos about? I really like to. You said that it's like good that you have become independent and like open your third eye, like to see your own Kundalini energy.
Sorry, the audio was interrupted.
Like a tip for me, like how.
Sorry, the audio was interrupted.
Are you okay?
I wasn't able to hear it. Nee, leider nicht. Die Verbindung war unterbrochen.
Okay. ich wollte dich fragen, ob du für mich einen Rat hast, was du meinst, was für mich wichtig ist, worauf ich achten sollte oder wie ich mich weiterentwickeln könnte.
Du meinst für dich auf deinem persönlichen spirituellen Weg? Meinst ja?
Ja.
Okay. Also deine
Ja.
Seele sagt, du bist bereits auf deinem Weg schon sehr, sehr gut unterwegs. Worauf du einfach achten musst, ist für dich persönlich sehr wichtig, ist deine Energie zu beschützen, weil du bist sehr offen, deine Energie geht in alle Richtungen. Das heißt, das ist wie bei einer Sonne, alle Strahlen gehen in alle Richtungen und deine Aura ist zu offen. Weißt du, was ich meine? Das heißt, wenn du zum Beispiel meditierst oder du chantest oder du machst Yoga oder du machst spirituelle Praktiken, bitte deine Seele oder dein Higher Self oder mit wem du arbeitest darum, deine Aura bitte vorher zu schließen und zu beschützen, weil du bist komplett offen. Deine Aura ist offen, deine Energiekörper sind offen, was generell gut wäre, aber du bist oder wir sind umgeben von so vielen Menschen, von so vielen verschiedenen Energien, das geht dann alles in dich hinein und das kann sich dann festsetzen. Das heißt, deine Seele sagt, du bist bereits auf einem sehr, sehr guten Weg, aber du musst dich mehr grounden, mehr erden.
Kreislauf besser beschützen und den Energien abtrennen, die schon komplett reingegangen sind. Ne? Wenn du möchtest, ein Video über Fremdenergie, Fremdbesetzung oder über den spirituellen Alltag, da erkläre ich, wie du das machst.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, dann
Yeah,
übergebe ich jetzt an Enrico. Möchtest du noch was mit dem Punkt, was noch gesendet? Kannst du mir die nochmal schicken?
So I'm back again. Sorry, somebody has started playing the guitar and I didn't hear you. So you had a question?
No.
No.
Dann würde ich jetzt, wenn du möchtest, Enrico herrufen, es sei denn, du möchtest noch etwas sagen. Ich hatte noch eine Frage. Wann wird der Online-Kongress nochmal gesendet? Ich habe mir jetzt die Daten überhaupt nicht merken können.
Also der startet am 5. Dezember und geht bis zum 10. Dezember.
Okay. Kannst du mir uns noch mal alles zuschicken, damit ich weiß, was ich teile, welchen Link ich teile?
Ja. Also am 5. geht die Website online und dann teile ich das mit dir.
Okay, wunderbar, weiß ich Bescheid. Gut, Maurice, dann würde ich mich jetzt von dir verabschieden, wünsche dir alles Liebe, alles Gute nach. Du bist gerade in Indien, ne? Wie gefällt es dir dort? Gefällt es dir?
Ja, ich glaube, ja, also gerade bin ich ein bisschen angestrengt, aber es gefällt mir sehr, ja.
Gut, okay. Also nicht vergessen, dich zu erden. Du musst dich erden. Hinsetzen auf die Erde und dein Wurzelchakra nach unten, die goldene Wurzel nach unten senken. Du bist ein bisschen weit unterwegs, ne? Die Erdung nicht vergessen.
Okay, danke.
Alles Liebe, bis dann, ich hole Enrico. Tschüss.